faucets and water heaters to full renovations. And they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
You grew up on cereal for breakfast and you graduated into drinking coffee at some point as an adult. Now there's a place in Lincoln where you can stay caffeinated but eat like you used to. Control Coffee and Cereal Bar brings Saturday morning vibes to every day with locally roasted specialty coffees, Lotus energy drinks, and tons of breakfast cereals with toppings. And did we mention they have video games to play while you're there too? Control Coffee and Cereal Bar open 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. on the weekends at 15th and Pine Lake.
Midwest Bank is now hiring in Lincoln. They have multiple banking positions open and are looking for dynamic individuals passionate about helping others and building relationships. With a family-friendly culture, competitive benefits, and unique perks, Midwest Bank is a great place to start a new career. Apply today at midwest.bank. Midwest Bank is an equal opportunity employer, member FDIC.
Why are some people more successful? Is it talent and determination, or did they recognize an opportunity? Discover a career that lets you help families reach their financial goals as you build lasting professional relationships. One with unlimited income potential. From Modern Woodman, a leading fraternal financial services provider.
I'm Modern Woodman Regional Director Sean Erickson. Call me at 402-483-6515 to learn about career opportunities.
Modern Woodman of America. Touching lives, securing futures.
A lot of businesses say they're family focused, but when tough situations in life arise, the business wants anything but your best interests. James Enterprise Incorporated is hiring, and they will always treat their employees like family, just as they do their customers. James Enterprise Incorporated is hiring Class A and B CDL drivers, a shop tech, and a diesel mechanic. If you're looking for a career with a company that goes above and beyond to value you and your family, apply today at jamesenterpriseinc.com or call 402-432-6740.
Step into healing at Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery. Our team of top-notch medical professionals turns pain into progress with state-of-the-art treatments and compassionate care. Visit prairieortho.com and discover the difference in quality orthopedic and plastic surgery services tailored to your unique needs. Your health matters, and Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery is dedicated to helping you thrive. Reach your full potential. Embrace a better tomorrow with Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
At Valentino's, we're on a mission for tradition. On every slice, for every bite. Golden baked crust, cooked to perfection every time. Savory sweet sauce that's made from our own secret recipe. Loaded with the perfect amount of fresh toppings and melty mozzarella cheese. It's the tradition that Nebraskans have come to love. From game day to every day. Valentino's. Taste the tradition.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
Coming at you live from the 93.7 The Ticket studio, from the heart of Lincoln, America. This is Spare Time, sponsored by the Teammates Mentoring Program. Here are your hosts, Jillian Martin and Kayla Starr.
All right, welcome in. Spare Time. Harrison Runs on the one for Tuesdays. As always, Julian Martin, Kayla Starr, the host. To my left, you guys can join in 402-464-5685. That is the Sartor Heyman text line. Facebook, YouTube, X, Al Channel 961. You can put a face to the voice. and I'm not sure how many more shows we got left. Guys, how's it going on a Monday night?
Good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Passed my exam today, so
I
good
got.
start.
Yeah, that's nice. I got one left, so I don't know how I did on the other two today, but we'll see. TBD.
You said you got 2 left?
No, one left. I took 2 today.
Okay.
Yeah.
How good does it feel just to be this close to being done, though, with the
good.
semester?
So good.
So good. Can't wait
Yeah.
to just not have to think every day.
Think every day? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I have a summer class, so
Yeah, I do too, but it's okay.
What's the best and worst part of this 2-week stretch?
Best part's not having class.
yeah. No commitments.
Yeah.
Even with summer classes, they're like online, so I mean, obviously sometimes tests are in DLC or on like a lockdown browser, but you can still do them from anywhere, so
Yeah.
Those are expedited too, aren't they?
Mhm.
yeah, except like there's an 8-week session and a 5-week session. Well, 2 5-week sessions and an 8-week session. So they'll
Yeah.
throw like the harder classes into the 8-week. Because like I'm in a biochem course and we start a week from today.
Oh.
So
Very nice. How many is this like every summer? Do you normally load up on classes?
see, it's just I've changed my major so many times that yes. Yes, I do.
Do you enjoy those? Like, obviously not, maybe enjoy is not the right word, but does that work, that system?
We'll see. I actually haven't loaded up. I've taken like 1 every summer, but this summer I'm trying to take 3. And obviously like I'm competing and stuff, so I'm kind of interested to see how it's gonna go. But usually I feel like they're easier.
Yeah.
And low key, sometimes while I'm competing, it's nice because I just have something to like take my mind off of everything, and I can just be like, oh, like go back to this, do this, whatever. So I don't know. I like it.
Okay. And then what would you advice for other athletes when they are going through this like stretch at the very end here?
I think just enjoy it. Like
Yeah.
take the time that your body needs, because I mean, whether or not like for us, we've been out of season, but when you get to the end of finals week and you just kind of been going through the stress of the semester, your body still needs time to recover. So take what time you do have and really just relax and do what you can do and just try to get your mind away from things so that you can be refreshed for whenever the next time you're doing school is. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I would say the same. Just take advantage of the rest while you can,
Yeah.
while you don't have as many obligations.
It's a really nice time. Same thing. I like finding hobbies, like just doing random stuff or like finding a new TV show to watch or like a movie series, something like that, and just kind of being able to like chill for pretty much most of the time. And then I'll also too like if I'm not performing or doing stuff, I will try to put like time back into other things like cooking or going to the gym just to like keep my mind in like a refreshed space. But yeah, chill out, have some fun,
Yeah. Relax.
lay in the sun.
How far did you get with the cooking hobby?
I mean, not very far. I know how to cook like basic meals, but
What's the best dish that you've personally made?
I mean, this is kind of controversial, but like when I was at home, I'd make like really good like salmon and broccoli. That's probably like my favorite thing that I'd eat. Pretty basic, whatever.
Why is that controversial? Because other people didn't think it was good, or
No, because I made it at the beginning of this year, and the day after, I puked it all up, and I don't know if I had norovirus or food poisoning. I
Yeah,
think it
that's
was
a tough one.
norovirus because it was when norovirus was going around, so I'm pretty sure that's what it was. But it was like the most violent that it has ever been. It was the day before I left for Hong Kong, and like literally from
I
6
remember
a.m.
that.
to 3
That's
p.m.
bad.
I couldn't keep even water down. I had to like it was New Year's Day, and I had to find a pharmacy that was open and do like a telehealth visit so they could prescribe me something because I couldn't keep anything down.
all right, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it was maybe I couldn't tell you what the norovirus symptoms even are.
Yeah, it's like the same. People, I don't know.
Okay, we'll just
It's
call it
chill.
the norovirus then.
Yeah, yeah. So
What other new hobbies then would you recommend for athletes? Because when they get that time off, there is that all of a sudden huge gap of time you got to fill. And Lincoln's not the most bustling of cities.
no. I think though too, even like hiking or like doing like yoga stuff like that, because it can be revitalizing and grounding, and then like good for the mind too, and it's a good way to recover at the same time. So I feel like from like an athletic perspective, but I also think too like just hanging out with friends, going to the movies, finding quality time and other things. I feel like that's always good. Do you have
Yeah.
any?
Mm, I mean, I feel like you covered it. I went to Hot Works this weekend. It's pretty
Oh,
fire.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah. I just did the stretching one though. I didn't want to work out.
Yeah, I know.
Is that the yoga place?
It's like
Will they crank up the
Don't they
heat?
do like
Yeah. It's honestly really nice, but in the 30 minutes that I was sitting in there, it didn't feel super nice. But
It looked
after I felt
crazy.
great.
Yeah, it does look crazy. I've like walked by it. There's one on it's way on the south side.
Yeah.
And I've walked by going like that Tanner's. There's like a Tanner's bar and grill, and it looks insane. Like people in there look like they're dying.
I mean, like, how quick do you start sweating?
I'd say I was sweating in like the first 5 minutes.
Like of stretching or
Just-
just like sitting in the room?
Just sitting in there. I naturally feel like I sweat a lot though.
So
that
is it
might
like-
just be my own personal problem?
Is it not like torturous, like as you're going through this?
I think
Or
it's
like,
part
is
of
it
the
just
point.
how you feel
It's-
afterwards?
You
that's,
just
like,
feel
good?
so good after that it's like, oh, I would go sit in there again because they put it at like 125.
So almost like a, obviously this is the complete opposite, but almost like a ice bath effect where like it's so bad
Yeah.
while you're in it, but once you get out, you just feel so refreshed.
Yeah, and like even like the stretching, like you do foam rolling in there, and
Uh-huh.
like the next day I was sore going into it because I'd worked out Friday, and then like the next day I felt fine,
Nice.
and I was like, oh, okay.
mean,
Usually
I'm
it takes
sure
me a
it is
couple
good.
days to be sore. So.
Just like a sauna.
Yeah. Probably good for your muscles.
Mhm.
I saw something today that like, I don't know, it was on Instagram, so who knows if it's real, but it said something about a sauna. Like if you use it X amount of times per week, it can decrease the chance that you'll die of like a cardiovascular something. So I was like, that's kind of interesting. So I don't know if that's true. Could be totally false, but
Do you guys do anything like that? Saunas or ice baths?
I haven't. Other than that,
I
my
used-
roommates go, but
okay.
Haley and Lauren will go to the sauna.
Oh, okay. I actually just discovered that we have a sauna in our apartment, but I know there's some at like each of the campus recs.
Yeah.
I'm an ice bath person, so we don't have a bathtub right now though, so I haven't done it in forever. But like I would fill the bathtub with like ice, and
Oh,
then like
those are
cold
brutal.
water. I love them. That's
You-
why I asked like if it's like the opposite because I can't imagine doing something like a hot works, but like ice baths, I love everything about them. Like it sucks getting into it, but like
Yeah.
once you like breathe and like calm down, it just feels I feel so revitalized and awake. I just love it.
Yeah, I know that's like taking the workout world by storm. Is the
Yeah.
ice baths.
Mhm.
Everybody does them. What's so good about them? Like afterwards.
Well, I don't know how people do them, but I had to talk to like our strength training coach and then our trainer, and they actually say it's better to do them on days that you're like not lifting or off days. And especially don't do it like right after you work out. But I think it stimulates the vagus nerve in your brain, and so like that's good for like mental stuff. And then also too, the way it like causes your blood vessels to kind of constrict and redilate, it helps with blood flow, even though it's kind of like while you're in there, not necessarily, but then when you get
Right.
out, the blood really starts flowing. And then also too, like from a mental perspective and like breathing and just trying to get yourself there, it can just be really like centering. And just to have like that shock to your nervous system and then calm down. So it can be helpful for stress over time too. It's kind of weird. It's counterintuitive. You wouldn't think that it would help, but
Makes sense though,
Yeah.
especially given a shock to your system.
Mhm.
It just like fires everything up.
won't even think about like using ice like for injuries in like small proportions. Like if you're using an ice bath, it's like
Mhm.
everywhere, whatever, all at once. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of cool.
And you prefer that as opposed to the nice warm sauna.
I don't like sweating.
I don't. Yeah.
Sweating just feels so icky.
No,
feel
I
sticky.
felt gross. Like I felt disgusting.
Yeah, like
But it was like I stepped out of the sauna and I was like immediately like, oh my god, I feel so much better. But like being in there, it sucked. Like it was just dripping down my whole body and it was gross.
I guess I don't mind if I'm shoulder to shoulder, sure. I probably would feel that way.
Yeah.
But if it's just like me and maybe a few people at most, then wouldn't bother me so much. What else this summer you guys got planned in terms of just not vacation but hobbies? Why you guys go back home? Yeah, or compete in Jillian's case.
Well, I was just telling Kayla before we got on air, I go to Vegas tomorrow, and our Airbnb has a pool, so I'm really excited to just like sit outside and read. Because I feel like it kind of sucks. Like when you're outside, I can't watch TV because then your devices just are like, I'm too hot. I don't know what you're trying to do.
Yeah, and
But-
you gotta squint anyways
yeah.
to look at it.
But Kindle is like a good reliable for like outside reading, and they're waterproof, so I can bring in the pool. So probably that. I used to read all the time but I haven't been since like the beginning of this year, so kind of excited to get back into that. And yeah,
Yeah, I think I'll go back to working in the pro shop in the summer, so that'll be nice because that's like my like getaway. Like I get to be in the bowling alley, but I'm not necessarily throwing shots, but I still get to like learn something.
yeah,
And yeah, it's even nice when I get to drill the stuff here, just because I'm like, oh, like it's like an old habit. Like it's not something I have to think super hard about, but it's like it's enjoyable.
yeah. I think it's also just not even necessarily hobbies, but putting like the mind towards like mentally like rejuvenating activities.
Yeah,
Like even just like doing a puzzle or like stupid stuff like that. That to me, I'd be like during the season, I'd be like, what do you mean? I don't have an hour to just sit down and do a puzzle right now. But like in the summer, it's like, all right,
yeah,
like whatever.
and just go out as I please.
Exactly. So yeah, it's just kind of different mindset, different ideas, different schedules.
Just that freedom of time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really. And just being able to kind of plan it out however you want to. It's not dictated by like your sport and your requirements and your classes and what you have to do.
So how are you guys utilizing it right now between finals and studying?
Um, I don't know. I've been going to the gym like for no 5, 6 times a week, and then I've been practicing, but like not for super long. Like I've been having shorter, really high quality practices rather than quantity. And so that's kind of nice because it just feels so effective.
yeah. I took a couple weeks off after nationals, and then I started getting back into lifting again,
Hmm.
which has been nice. It actually sucked this morning, but feel a lot better now.
Optionals are too early for me. I just go to the
7 to
rec.
11.
I know, but with my classes,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
no, I just go to the rec.
So you guys morning or lifters or nighttime lifters?
Midday.
If
Or
it was
midday?
up to me, like when I'm at home, I like to go at night. Just because like I'm not gonna run into people. The gym's usually more empty.
Yeah,
If I'm not doing I'm probably not
Yeah.
doing anything at night anyways, so might as well.
The night one was nice when I
Yeah.
was committed at the time to it. The night because there's nobody there,
Yeah.
but it was also a public gym,
Yeah.
so I had to time it.
yeah. I go to the East Campus rec, like right by the bowling alley, so like it's open to students, but it's way less crowded than like the regular campus rec.
The actual rec is always
It's
crowded.
so bad.
It's really nice.
It is, but the East Campus rec is really nice too.
Uh,
But like it's almost perfect because I'll literally just work out and then go straight to practice,
yeah.
and I just bring um like some Greek yogurt and like a protein shake just to have like in between, and then after I practice, I'll go to dinner.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of fire. It's like been my ideal schedule. I don't know.
So do
I
you guys
just
have to
enjoy
cook
it.
for yourselves over the summer, or is the rec open if you want it, or the meal training table open?
You know, we're still figuring that one out.
Yeah, we're trying to fit. I think that it's open for some meals, but not all.
Yeah.
And then usually they give us Husker bucks, but we don't know how it's gonna work because it's different every summer.
Yeah.
So it'll just depend on situations and what's happening and what they decide to do. So we haven't really been informed yet.
Okay, and if you got to cook for yourself, like, do you guys try to keep it pretty clean and healthy, or how do you guys do it?
It depends on how I feel. I'm
But-
more of like a mood eater. But like I am excited to like go home and like make my own chicken and rice and like vegetables. That's like my favorite meal for some reason. It's always like chicken, some variation of rice, and some sort of vegetable.
I feel like if I'm cooking for myself, I just can't bring myself to cook like crappy food. Not to say I won't eat it, but like I would have to like go somewhere to get it or like
So
be
chicken and
indulging on
rice,
something.
like a frozen chicken breast. You thought like something like Kayla was talking about, and then you get some rice, make that
Ground
good enough.
turkey and sweet potato.
Okay, so you went like chicken and rice is like quote unquote crappy food. Is
No,
that-
it's good. That's
Oh,
good.
okay.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were asking like is what I eat. Okay, sorry.
I'm trying to figure out like what's the bar here.
Oh yeah, just like
You mean like just
a
bad food?
lean meat, a carb, and a vegetable. That's like the ideal, at
Yeah.
least in my eyes. But like not like overdousing it in like oil or like stuff like that. And then like if I want to indulge on something, it'll be something that I buy specifically to indulge on. It's not something I'm like cooking, I guess.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Like I love ice cream, so like I'll get like a little ice cream or something like that. But yeah.
You don't just eat butter noodles?
I do not eat buttered noodles, but buttered noodles are fire.
They're so good. That's like my favorite. It's my favorite meal.
It's my favorite when I don't have groceries. That's for sure.
Yeah.
It is
It's
good.
so easy.
Mhm.
I don't
It
even have to
is.
think about it.
Yeah.
Doesn't ever fill you up, though, is the problem. You just want more
I just
buttered
make a
noodles.
lot. Sometimes I'll add
Oh,
like
that's great.
Italian sausage to it.
Oh, I mean, that's fair. That's protein.
Yeah, it's just there's a lot of noodles.
Eh,
It's okay.
do what you can.
So what else? We got about 5 minutes here on this first segment. What are you looking forward to once your last day of school is actually done for this semester?
You know,
I
driving
guess
back.
Going straight. Oh, you are just going straight back?
Well, technically, I mean, I'm gonna take my last exam on Wednesday or Thursday. Friday, going to a concert with Lainey. Saturday, I'll drive back. So
Oh, so you get to go to a concert.
Yeah.
Are you 21?
Nice.
no.
Okay, celebrate with sodas at a concert.
I have my last final tomorrow from 1 to 3 p.m. and then I have a flight at 6:30 to Vegas.
Okay, so you won't really celebrate either.
I'll celebrate by driving to Omaha.
Okay.
That's so
Actually.
exciting.
Yeah.
Are you excited to at least I don't know, what is the feeling going into that? Because you're done and you're just going right back into
I
it.
think if anything, it's kind of stressful right now. Like even today, trying to get laundry done and like packing and everything. Because the turnaround's so quick, I can't just like pack tomorrow after I'm done and figure everything out. Um, and then also trying to kind of get into the right mindset. And same thing too with like making sure I've been consistently getting into the bowling alley and having quality practices, especially in a time where I have to dedicate more to studying. Um, so I don't know. I'm kind of stressed, but I'm also excited. The tournament I'm going to, it's Queens, so it's a major on the professional tour. But kind of some stress relieved because the way the tournament works is you bowl 3 qualifying rounds and then there's a 64-person double elimination bracket, which is crazy to get through. But I actually won last year. So if you win, you automatically make the cut into that 64-person bracket, even if you don't qualify in the top 64. So I can bowl terrible the first 3 days and still have a chance to win. So yeah, there's some stress relief there, but it's still I don't know. I don't know how I feel.
What was it like winning it last year? Coming through a bracket that massive.
Well, I made the bracket as the 2 seed, so I bowled the 63 seed in the first match, and I lost. So I had to climb through an entire double elimination bracket. So quite frankly, it really can't get worse than that. Any path other than losing the first round is easier to win. So
Yeah, how the hell? What was the mindset after you dropped the first one to 63?
it's so funny because I honestly wasn't even thinking about winning matches. My dad and I had the joke, and like obviously NCAA wise, I can't make anything over expenses, but still expenses are high when you're traveling and flying, checking a lot of bags, stuff like that. And so my mindset was just okay, like each win was effectively until you got to the very end, but each win was like another $500. So I was like, okay, let's just go in like $500. Bowl your best. Whatever happens, we're just trying to get another $500. And that would just be like every round I'd be like, okay, we made another 500, and it would just like keep going on. And it was kind of funny. So
You just kept getting 500 until you ended up winning.
yeah,
What was there a grand prize total with the 500?
the grand prize is 60 grand.
Okay, is that like the accumulation of all the 500s?
Yeah, after like once you get to the end, yeah, that's how much first place gets.
Okay, oh, sweet. Did you get the money from USA Bowling yet?
No, I didn't.
You got to press them on that. Have you tried reaching out?
Well, I go to junior team camp in June, and then we go to adult team camp in September. And so I'll ask about it at junior camp, and then like probably press a little bit more. But like, there's other adults on the team that are kind of a lot more unhappy about it than I am. So I'm sure we're really gonna press when we get there in September if we haven't gotten anything.
Okay, good. I want an update.
Yeah.
Even if you just got to call back in. We got to throw it to break though. Spare time, Jillian Martin, Kayla Starr of Husker Bowling. And don't go anywhere.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread's Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread's Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock, A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. Spring is here, summer is fast approaching. With weddings, vacations, and weekend getaways on your mind, do not let car issues prevent you from getting where you need to be. Car problems shouldn't be something that you put up with. Let us get you back on the road in comfort and safety. We diagnose all makes and models from Porsches to Hondas, Toyotas, and Chevrolets. We fix a variety of issues with all of them with our talented techs and our experienced staff. A1 Automotive at 11th and L, downtown Lincoln, always honest answers.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting lincolnteammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Rain, snow, or shine, John Henry's is here to keep your home's plumbing systems working properly no matter what kind of weather Nebraska throws at us. From unclogging toilets and drains to installing new water heaters and water treatment systems, John Henry's is your plumbing expert in the Lincoln and Omaha communities. Visit us at calljh.com or call John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air,
and Electrical.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just their professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, their passion for happier, healthier, furry friends.
Authentic Mexican food is not always easy to find, but you can find it in Lincoln at Tacos Los Hermanos. Their birria tacos are worth the drive from anywhere in town, but their chicken, chorizo, al pastor, and asada tacos are also worth the trip. You can also try any of those meats in a burrito or quesadilla. You won't find a better toppings bar in the area or better dessert options. If you can't get there, don't worry, they do deliver as well. Stop by Tacos Los Hermanos for lunch or dinner today at 70th and Havelock Streets in Lincoln.
Your new Total Wine in Lincoln has the largest selection of wines, spirits, and beers, plus totally low prices and friendly service from our helpful guides. With over 8,000 wines, 4,500 spirits, and 2,500 beers, you're sure to find your favorites and something new. You can even order delivery, in-store, or curbside pickup. Find what you love what you find, only at Total Wine and More. Now open in Lincoln next to Gateway Mall.
Drink responsibly, B21.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT, from cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. We'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
At Allo, we go beyond internet, bringing you faster speeds backed by an all-fiber network. We go beyond TV and phone service, delivering reliable, crystal clear connections. We go beyond customer service with local teammates and no robots for a hassle-free experience. We go beyond value, offering transparent prices with no contracts, hidden fees, or data caps. We even go beyond our office doors by working, hiring, volunteering, and living in the communities we serve. Go beyond fiber. Sign up today at allofiber.com.
Yesterday, your water heater worked just fine. Today, surprise! When you're out of hot water, just call the plumbers at Bryant. In most cases, you can get same-day water heater replacement. What you won't get is a costly surprise with the bill. At Bryant, the price you're quoted is the price you'll pay. No last-minute extras for piping or ventilation alterations. Need a new water heater? Just call Bryant, 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock, A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. Spring is here, summer is fast approaching. With weddings, vacations, and weekend getaways on your mind, do not let car issues prevent you from getting where you need to be. Car problems shouldn't be something that you put up with. Let us get you back on the road in comfort and safety. We diagnose all makes and models from Porsches to Hondas, Toyotas, and Chevrolets. We fix a variety of issues with all of them with our talented techs and our experienced staff. A1 Automotive at 11th and L, downtown Lincoln, always honest answers.
Back to Spare Time, sponsored by the Teammates Mentoring Program. Here are your hosts, Jillian Martin and Kayla Starr.
All right, welcome back in Spare Time, second segment. Harrison Arns on the ones and twos, Jillian Martin and Kayla Starr, Husker Bowlers to my left. As always, you guys can join in via the text line and any of these streams. Heading into the off season, I wanted to ask you guys, what does the off season look like? Because it's a little bit different for both of you guys. Kayla, you're going to be not necessarily out there competing, and then Jillian, you'll be out there competing a lot. So I'll start with you, Kayla. During the offseason, how do you just make sure that you're still staying at the Division I level?
Yeah, this is my first summer that I haven't actually been bowling anything. So I think just kind of getting back into like the mental focus of like, okay, this is, how I want to structure my practices, but also um just keeping up with my physical game and then making any changes if I can, because now it's kind of the time where you can like mess around with changes. And, there's not like a significant like deficit because, you're not actively trying to compete. So yeah, that's the nice part about it. So this is kind of the time you get to mess around with stuff and see what works and what doesn't work.
How different is that compared to like a high school off season? If there is really such thing as high school off season.
There really wasn't. It was just kind of like maybe I'd have a month where I would decide I'm not going to go bowling anything. So then would be my time that I'm able to go mess around. But a lot of the time I was constantly competing. So it was just trying to maintain it and then make little changes when I could.
Jillian, what about you? Because you're going to be bowling. Not a lot of time to change things, I'd imagine.
Yeah, it's a little different. I'm trying to think. I think at this point in time, I have a pretty strong physical base. And so a lot of my changes are smaller. So I can kind of fix them in between tournaments. And with like the way the tour is set up, we bowl a lot through May and June. And then there's a tournament in like August, but I don't really have to do anything in July. So that's really my time to take inventory. What went well the first part of the tour? What do I need to change? How do we get better? And where do we go from there? And really just apply it throughout that time. So definitely a different mindset, less time to fix those things or kind of try some new things. But at this point in time, I feel like I have a solid foundation and really know what works. And so it's just kind of using that, making sure I can get back to that and just doing the things I know how to do. If anything, on my end, it's more growing versatility and different tools that I can utilize while I'm out competing because it just allows me to do more things on a wider variety of patterns and conditions in different situations.
And what would you tell Kayla or like any other freshman bowlers out there heading into the first off season for advice?
I think in general, just make sure that like if you see A, make sure you're practicing, but B, like if you see something that's kind of going awry or if you have questions, like make sure you're reaching out to a coach, make sure you're sending videos, make sure you're coming back to school, make sure you're doing whatever you need to do to to basically at least stay at the level that you left at, but also to progress. Because at the end of the day, our coaches are there for you. Any coaches you have should be there for you. And so they should be willing to put in that time during that off season. If you need kind of some help on that end or just to kind of work some things out. But I think just don't be afraid to reach out and ask. And if anything, I think coaches appreciate that. So just make time for it. But I also think enjoy the break. Doesn't have to be a lot of time. Just get in there consistently. But if you need some time to hang out with friends, definitely seize every moment that you can.
Yeah, how do you guys find the balance of that? Because it does feel like, well, in sports, we got to be out there constantly, even when it's quote unquote off season. But for you guys, no, it's, you can go in order. I'll ask both you guys this. How do you keep that balance of having a social life, but also staying on top of bowling?
I can go. Um, I think the one good thing about bowling is we're such a small sport, and so you end up seeing a lot of your friends at tournaments, and so you can almost still have that social life within a tournament setting. Obviously, at least in my opinion, it's still somewhat limited because while I'm competing, I'm not necessarily there to hang out or like have a good time. I'm there to compete my best and hopefully there to win. But at the same time, you can still take those moments to really just enjoy it. If it wasn't fun and if it was all just stress, we wouldn't want to do it. So you do have to find those ways to make it fun. And so I think that there can really be that balance on the road. And I think having that there also helps. But then, too, just when you come back, I think a lot of us are planning to come back to Lincoln around the same time just to put in some work over the summer. And so I think with that, we'll probably be able to go out and do some things. And so I think that'll also help us from a team perspective and just in general mentally to kind of have that balance because we're not necessarily going to class. We're not doing all those things. We do have that free time to spend together. And so we can really just kind of get back to that and be college kids again, just hang out. So,
Yeah, I think going off of that, it just kind of like comes to you after a while. You kind of start to have your own schedule. And so, like, I know this year it's kind of like, okay, well, like, I know I usually hang out with like these people like on these days, and like just kind of becomes a pattern. You get
Mhm.
it just becomes part of your routine, which has been really nice. But you do have to like kind of put it into your schedule in the beginning of the year just to, make sure you're taking time for yourself and time to be more than just a bowler.
yeah.
And in terms of the off season, like how fast does it feel like it goes by? Is it one of those things where, yeah, I kind of wondered with that. So, this off season, how long is it before you're out there really competing again?
I mean,
It's first week for college. I
what?
couldn't tell you. When's first week for college
August
bowling?
20. Oh, sorry. August 25th is when we come back to school. The first week, the day we start season is October 1st. We usually compete either the first or second weekend in October.
Okay, but you're practicing, right?
It's like 4 hours, I think,
Okay.
is the rule. Like, each week
Okay, so that's really
of
quick
actual
turnaround.
practice. Yeah. So we're still be putting in the work
Yeah.
together when we come back in August, but it's just very different times because we can spend more times like in like a classroom setting and learning about the game
Mhm.
rather than actually like getting out there practicing and team stuff. But I think that's also one of the more fun times of the year because
Yeah.
it's like football season. We can kind of hang out. Everyone
Mhm.
gets integrated. We all learn like our friendships and stuff like that. And so it's really fun.
Yeah. I did really appreciate the classroom side of it too, because it's kind of like, okay, we still get to learn and like learn how
Mhm.
things work, but we don't necessarily have to be throwing shots and like putting shots on our body.
Mhm.
So that's always super nice. And then the beginning of the year is just kind of busy, but it's like a good busy. It's like, okay, all right, we have like practice this day, and then okay, we need to get ready to do this, and then there's a football game this weekend and things like that. But it's like good chaotic. It's like happy stress. Like you do it to yourself, basically.
Yeah, and we just spend a lot of time outside of the bowling alley
Yeah.
together because especially too like we're a sport that brings in individual recruits. We don't bring everyone in on like one weekend. So lots of times we'll have multiple football games that we have recruits at. And so that's kind of obviously if we're gonna have a recruit, we're all making an effort to either go out to dinner with them and like see them the night before or the next day making sure we're at the game with them and just hanging out and having a good time.
Usually
Um
both too.
yeah, and so that's just extra time that we get to spend together kind of as a team in
Mhm.
those settings. And I think that it just really helps us from that perspective. Obviously, we grow even more as the year goes on, but kind of getting in, especially getting to know the freshmen, those are just pivotal moments.
You guys like the recruiting part where they send you out there with the recruit and walk around campus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the time we already know the recruit too.
Yes.
So it makes it a lot easier just because most of the time we've bowled with them or we at least know of them before they come on a visit here. And so
Yeah.
if you already know them, it makes it a lot of fun because it's like, oh, you're just meeting up with your old friend and then you get to show them the school that you enjoy.
Yeah. It can be stressful, I think, though, too.
Yeah.
Like, one year, it was the year that she visited, but we were bringing in recruits for the next year and 2 years out. So we had, like, 6 or 7 recruits that came in.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That was a busy year for you guys.
Yeah, which it's great. I do enjoy I enjoyed getting to see her, all the other recruits, because I knew most of them, like, once again. But it's also so stressful because when you're taking that time out from Friday night and then, like, a 3-hour football game on Saturday, you just feel like you're losing so much time when you're, like, trying to catch back up on schoolwork and everything, and it's kinda right before season starts.
Yeah.
So,
Do you
that part
wanna
can get overwhelming, but overall, I do enjoy it. I think it's great, especially when we don't have if we have, like, 3 in a year, 4 in a year, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was it like first time for you, right? Or was yours COVID, or were you able to come and see the campus?
No, I was able to come. This was, like, the only official visit that I came on, and I knew I liked it here so much, so I gave coach my verbal.
She just wanted to follow me.
Yeah, pretty much. Just wanted to come to school, Jillian.
Did you come when it was nice out, at least?
No.
No.
Oh.
It was so
Her
cold.
visit was
I came
so
in
bad.
I came at the end of November. I came for the Wisconsin game.
Oh, that
It
is
was so
tough.
cold.
Her video, she's in, like, this full parka and, like, winter gloves, dying in the
terrible.
stands. It was hilarious.
It was so cold. I
You
had to
know-
buy a jacket just to come on the visit because I like from Maryland. Like, yeah, it gets cold, but it gets cold like a couple weeks of the year, and I can just I'll be okay with like a normal sized winter jacket. No, I had to buy a winter jacket.
We
before I
enjoyed
came.
her game, though, because we got to leave early.
Yeah, you guys were like, "Are you enjoying this?" And I was like, "Mm-hmm." They're like, "You want to go to Chipotle?" I was like, "Mm-hmm."
Yeah, and then we walked across campus, and we literally specifically cut through the library just to warm up for, like, 5 seconds. It was
I don't
so
even
bad.
like remember like I remember walking to Chipotle, but like none of this like makes sense in my head. Like I
Yeah.
know we walked through here. I know we did, but like I couldn't tell you where we walked through because in my mind, like I wasn't even paying attention.
Yeah, same. I totally understand that. Like, when I came on my visit and then I got to school, I was like, "Where are all these places we went to?"
Yeah.
And then as I spent more time here, I'd put it together. I'd be like, "Oh, like, I was here on my visit, and I was here on my visit, and this is what we did." And it just, like, there were little pieces that just kept coming together
I
throughout
think
my
that's
whole
the
first
only
year.
time I've been to the library.
Probably. I never go. I had a
I
class
only
in the
go to the
library, but
DLC.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, there's so many online, like, reference sites and everything that you don't really need
I
to
always just
physically
study
go.
at the stadium.
Yeah.
But it's like I don't necessarily go to the library because somebody was like, "Do you know where?" Like I was asking, like, "Where's the DLC?" And they're like, "It's at the library." And I'm like, "Okay, great." I don't
Where the Dunkin' is.
even.
You don't even know? Wow.
I've never seen the Dunkin' in the DLC.
I think I had to look it up the first time.
I know it exists because I see it on Snap Maps. That's about it.
I use Google Maps as a freshman to navigate campus.
That's valid.
Yeah.
All right, you guys done telling on yourselves there. Learned a lot about the. Yeah, you haven't found the library. I guess you just pull
I
everything
have. It's
online
across
now.
from the DLC now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we never have to go. That's what I was saying. Like, we have, like, the UNL library sources, and then, like, for
That's
me,
true.
a lot of my, like, science classes will use, like, PubMed because it has all the medical journals. And
Yeah.
so, really, between those two things and being to cite online sources, there's almost no need to, like, go pull references from a library.
Yeah.
Plus, like, I don't even like, I could look up easily how to cite a book, but, like, I know how to cite an online article 'cause I'm
Right.
just so used to doing it. But yeah.
All right, give me, before we throw it to our break here, give me the best moment of the school year. That's not bowling related for both you guys.
Football games. Specifically, I like the Colorado one. That was definitely the most fun one out of all of them.
That's valid.
Illinois was cool though because we got out. We like didn't have class, but we still had practice. But we didn't have class that day because it was on a Friday.
Maybe we lost.
Yeah.
It would probably be I'm trying to think. Did we do any, like, team hangouts outside of the bowling alley?
You had your big scavenger hunt, but I don't know what that all
No,
entailed.
not that. Like, on our own. I don't think we really did much this year. I think if anything, just, like, they'll come over to our apartment and we'll hang out. We did, like, Easter dinner together, and that was pretty fun. Just with the people who were here. And, oh, that was funny. I did, like, an Easter egg hunt for them. I hid them all the eggs and stuff.
I couldn't find any of them.
Yeah,
Found, like,
so
one.
it was really funny watching them go feral like little kids, because I know I would have too. But yeah, that's probably my favorite moment.
Did you hide them like for adults, or did you hide them in obvious places?
Oh no, I
like-
hid them
She
for
hid
adults.
them.
Like, they walked in my apartment, and I was like, "Okay, we're doing this Easter egg hunt," and they're all like, we have not seen any of the eggs. And I was like, yeah, I know.
You hid one in a mattress.
It was like in the outer casing
Yeah.
on the mattress. I put one like in the top part of like the toilet.
Oh, that's a frustrating Easter egg hunt. What'd you put inside them? Just candy?
There was like
Some of them were
candy. We had some like beauty blenders, some necklaces,
lip balm.
some lip balm, some like fidget type things that are just
You
like
had these
fun.
sticky hands.
Yeah, we had sticky hands, so we started playing with the sticky hands.
Oh, those are fun anyway.
Yeah.
stuck on your
So just
ceiling.
like there was some silly stuff, some practical stuff, just cheap stuff from Target. But yeah.
Okay. Give me the best movie you guys saw for movie night.
We haven't done a movie night.
Oh, I thought you guys did.
No,
Our
like
team
team
doesn't
hangouts.
like sit still.
Yeah, we don't. We don't. If anything, like
Best TikTok that you guys shared for the round
yeah,
the whole team.
literally.
Best Instagram reel.
Yeah, I
There's
don't use
probably
TikTok.
one
Yeah,
saved somewhere.
I don't know.
I'm
But
sure
yeah.
there is one.
I
I'm not
can't
sure I'd
think
be
of
able
one.
to relate to it.
No, but we did send around a lot, like the ones of the people like stomping on the floor and like grunting.
It's like me when I have to go to lift and they're
Yeah,
like,
so like 6 a.m. lift, or like me when coach makes me shoot 10 pins the entire practice. I'm like,
Missed that trend. That's the thing about it. Those trends are like you blink and then you missed an entire trend. All right. With that being said, though, we do got to throw it to our final break here. Spare time. Jillian Martin, Kayla Starr, don't go anywhere.
Take control of your health with the DASH scan at Advanced Medical Imaging. The DASH scan is a full-body MRI designed for advanced health screening. This dynamic approach provides exceptionally sharp images across multiple organ systems, helping to detect potential concerns early. With minimal radiation and no invasive procedures, the DASH scan offers a safe, comprehensive look at your health. Plus, results are delivered faster than ever, giving both patients and physicians confidence in screening and diagnosis. Your health is too important to wait. Schedule your DASH scan today at Advanced Medical Imaging. Visit amimaging.com or call 402-484-6677 to learn more.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs, from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
You grew up on cereal for breakfast and you graduated into drinking coffee at some point as an adult. Now there's a place in Lincoln where you can stay caffeinated but eat like you used to. Control Coffee and Cereal Bar brings Saturday morning vibes to every day with locally roasted specialty coffees, Lotus energy drinks, and tons of breakfast cereals with toppings. And did we mention they have video games to play while you're there too? Control Coffee and Cereal Bar open 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. on the weekends at 15th and Pine Lake.
Midwest Bank is now hiring in Lincoln. They have multiple banking positions open and are looking for dynamic individuals passionate about helping others and building relationships. With a family-friendly culture, competitive benefits, and unique perks, Midwest Bank is a great place to start a new career. Apply today at midwest.bank. Midwest Bank is an equal opportunity employer, member FDIC.
Why are some people more successful? Is it talent and determination, or did they recognize an opportunity? Discover a career that lets you help families reach their financial goals as you build lasting professional relationships. One with unlimited income potential. From Modern Woodman, a leading fraternal financial services provider.
I'm Modern Woodman Regional Director Sean Erickson. Call me at 402-483-6515 to learn about career opportunities.
Modern Woodman of America. Touching lives, securing futures.
A lot of businesses say they're family focused, but when tough situations in life arise, the business wants anything but your best interests. James Enterprise Incorporated is hiring, and they will always treat their employees like family, just as they do their customers. James Enterprise Incorporated is hiring Class A and B CDL drivers, a shop tech, and a diesel mechanic. If you're looking for a career with a company that goes above and beyond to value you and your family, apply today at jamesenterpriseinc.com or call 402-432-6740.
Step into healing at Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery. Our team of top-notch medical professionals turns pain into progress with state-of-the-art treatments and compassionate care. Visit prairieortho.com and discover the difference in quality orthopedic and plastic surgery services tailored to your unique needs. Your health matters, and Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery is dedicated to helping you thrive. Reach your full potential. Embrace a better tomorrow with Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
At Valentino's, we're on a mission for tradition. On every slice, for every bite. Golden baked crust, cooked to perfection every time. Savory sweet sauce that's made from our own secret recipe. Loaded with the perfect amount of fresh toppings and melty mozzarella cheese. It's the tradition that Nebraskans have come to love. From game day to every day. Valentino's. Taste the tradition.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstorats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
Back to Spare Time, sponsored by the Teammates Mentoring Program. Here are your hosts, Jillian Martin and Kayla Starr.
All right, welcome back in the final segment. Spare Time, Jillian Martin, Kayla Starr, and wrapping things up as usual, we'll throw in the Mount Rushmore. And I asked these last bowlers on Tuesday
Gosh.
and you guys talked a little bit about weddings off air here, and it is officially wedding season. Give me the biggest things not to do at a wedding. You guys can go in any order.
I don't even know if I can say anything because I've never been to a wedding.
How old are you?
18. I've never been to a wedding.
That's crazy to not be been to
But
a
like
wedding.
things that you've like I've been to weddings, but like I don't know this because like I've been to weddings. But like, can I say my first one?
Yeah, go for it.
Like you don't wear white at a wedding.
Oh, well, yeah. I would say even yellow's a close, like,
Yeah.
you shouldn't. Or like beige. Just stay away from the light colors.
What's wrong with beige? Too light?
Well, it's just like, if it's like too close, like, I don't know.
Yeah, if it gets misinterpreted
Yeah.
as like white and like some lights, then that's bad.
Okay. I don't own any beige suits, but good to know, I guess.
I think I don't know.
Don't smash someone's face in the cake.
Yeah.
That's for birthday. That's for anything. I don't understand that one.
You could go with friends. Don't say the wrong name at the altar.
Yeah, don't do that. That'd be bad. I don't know. I'm not like very attuned to the wedding culture. I don't know.
I mean, I feel like
don't try to outshine the bride. That goes along with like
yeah, that's fair.
What?
Yeah,
not
like
wearing
proposing
white.
at somebody else's
Oh
wedding.
yeah.
Yes, that. Oh,
I've never seen that happen, but
me neither.
I'd imagine it'd be a visceral reaction.
Yeah, I think the only way was like if the bride and groom knew and it was specifically like planned or like something like that.
Yeah.
Like in a really niche, something would have to be like
Interesting scenario.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think too, like I feel like one of the main things, at least for me, it would be like don't be all over like the bride or like if you're not like in like the wedding party,
Mhm.
don't like try to always be like stay with like your group, I guess. Don't be like all up on the bride or like
Yeah.
that stuff. Like obviously like you're there for a reason, but like no matter the reason, obviously they're gonna say hi, like you're gonna talk a little bit, but don't try to like get in there and be like the center of attention, I guess.
Yeah, don't invite yourself to the
Yeah.
groomsmen party bus or the trolley or whatever
Mhm.
they're taking afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one because that guy always gets talked about.
Yeah.
Don't get too drunk either.
I
I've
was
seen
thinking
that
that
one time.
too. Yeah.
Felt bad for the guy
Yeah, not good at all.
because he's up there. You know, like if you're part of the wedding party, you're up there elevated at your own
Mhm.
special table, and
Mhm.
yeah, this poor fella just could not. Everyone could just see it, and everyone was just like felt bad for him. So you don't want to be that
Not
guy.
good. Yeah, no.
Any honorable mentions? Kayla, any ideas that you may possibly see when you do go to a wedding?
I don't like really have anything. I know Kayla and Anna talked about kids like at
Oh,
weddings.
phones going off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
Like,
a
make
good
sure your
one.
phone's on Do Not Disturb. Or, like, I think Anna had said, like, having a no
Phone
electronics
free,
wedding.
yeah.
Like, don't break that. I like the people who make you put your phone in, like, a bag and it covers the camera. I think that's cool. So.
Yeah.
All right, well said. Any parting words for you guys?
Go Big Red.
Adios.
Yeah.